Hi, I'm Adele Cassidy from Adele Yoga, and this is the third part of my three-part series on how to deepen your backbend practice. So we spoke about why you would want to do that in the first place, and we've also spoken about the importance of foundation in the feet and legs. And now I wanted to go over creating more mobility in the upper back particularly. So if you think about the lower back and the neck as unprotected parts of the spine, so they tend to be able to bend quite easily because there's no rib cage to protect them. When we move to the mid and upper backs, they are surrounded by ribs and therefore don't bend as easily. So a job when we want to elevate our back bend practice is to find ways of integrating the shoulder blades onto the back and being able to get more mobility in the mid and upper spine. So a couple of tips which are along the same themes. Firstly, take your yoga mat and roll it up. The more you roll it up, the higher it's going to be, and therefore the more intense it's going to be. So choose your height. And then lie back over the mat so that the shoulder blades are on the mat. And then you can lie back and you'll notice immediately that the heads of your arm bones start to move down. So you can hang out there for as long as feels comfortable and it feels like you're opening. There will come a point at which it feels like you're coming back out and rounding a little bit. That's the moment to come out. And when you're down there, you can start with your knees bent, feet on the floor. That's most neutral. You want to make it more intense, extend your legs long. And don't forget the previous post on keeping a solid foundation and strengthen the legs. So imagine you're standing when your legs are out straight and what you would need, how you would hold yourself in that way. So once you've been doing the stretch over the back of a mat for a while and that feels good, you can start working with bricks. They're yoga bricks, not actual bricks. So like these, because you have three different heights, you have the low height, you have a medium height, and you have the tall height. And the principles are the same. So in order to open the back, you want to place your shoulders along the brick at whichever height you're going for. The higher the height, you'll need 2 bricks to support your head. And that should feel pretty good. If you find that it doesn't feel quite right, mess around with the positioning of the block, because if it's underneath the shoulder blades, then it should feel good. You should kind of feel like, oh, and sometimes you'll get a very satisfying clicking of your upper spine and you'll know you've got it right. So it's one I enjoy a lot and it's one my students enjoy. So try it out and I hope it helps you with your backbend practice.